welcome to the Hillbilly Gardener. Today we will be doing a rabbit poo fertilizer. Very easily, I'll do it in simple stages so you guys will know exactly how to do it. Right then, before we start this, you will definitely need some of these, without a doubt, because this stuff is absolutely terrible. It stinks. And also you need one of these, and some eyewear. Today I won't be using eyewear, because I'll probably be using my glasses. Okay, we'll start off with what you need. Right then, you will need some of this gold, that's what I call it. It's a mixture of hay, straw and rabbit poo. You will need one of these, which I will show you exactly what that is intended to be used with. You will need one bucket for the actual liquid itself, one bucket for the mulch that is left over, and the other bucket is what you mixed, so it's a 50-50 mix. Right then, what you do with this is just normal window netting, and what you do with this is you put it into the bucket, then you get this glorious stuff and you put it in. I normally put about half a bucket in, just so you get a nice strong mix going. You push it down like that. It's very easy to do. Like that. Then you remove that to one side, and then you add water. Now what you do is you fill this up right to the brim, well, about half an inch from the top of the actual bucket itself. Now as that's getting to very close to about an inch away from the top, you fire it off, and then you simply bring these bits together over. I would show you on camera, but it's quite hard to hold a camera and to tie this up at the same time. So what you do is you simply tie these things up, then you get a bag. What I do is I use a rubble sack, put it over the top, and effectively you leave it. I leave it for around about 5 to 7 days. Best place to leave it is at the bottom of your garden, because this stuff does actually stink. It smells like a farmyard, if I'm perfectly honest. Leave it for about 5 to 7 days, preferably in some nice hot sun. Obviously with today we're in no luck, so hopefully over the next couple of days we'll have a little bit of sunlight come out, and yeah, this stuff will then be ready to filter, which I'll show you now. Now what you do is you get as much of this stuff out as possible. You squeeze it like you would an old rag, dump it into the second bucket, squeeze it as much as you can, and like I said, it's all liquid gold, this is, so you get all of this sorted out. This is my method that I'm doing. It's actually harder than the first method which I've shown you, so what I do is I'll crack on with that, and then I'll show you how to filter it. Okay, we're going to now go on to the second stage, and you will need one of these, and what you do is you simply place this on top of that, get the bucket, and literally you pour it in, and what will happen is the filter itself will stop any straw from going into it. So every now and then give it a quick check, tap out the rubbish, and then you continue. So that will actually drag out as much rubbish as possible, and then you move on to the third stage. Right then, the next stage is use one of these, which is also a net curtain. And also, if you're doing it this way, get it nice and wet, and then you place this over the bucket itself. So effectively, you've got a little bit of a indentation there, and then you get this stuff, and you pour it in. So it's nice and easy to do, and I think that will be enough. And what will happen is this stuff, this netting, will actually get rid of any of the rubbish that is left along with the fertilizer itself. Right then, we disregard that for a minute and we'll move on to step 4. Step 4. Right then, now that we're on step 4, you'll get your big bucket. You wash this, obviously place it up across the top, and this is the second stage in the filterization part of things, and you simply fill the bucket up halfway. The way I'm doing it, which in return will get, as you can see, a lot more rubbish out. And this is perfect if you want to use this in something like a sprayer or even watering can, to be honest, because it will clog them up if it's not filtered properly. Now, the only thing you have to do now is simply add water, and what you do is you will fill this now right up about an inch away from the top, just so it obviously doesn't overflow and you waste very good product. And that should do. As you can see, lovely frothy stuff. Whatever you do, do not try drinking it. I know there's a lot of people out there, because it's called rabbit poo tea, they think that they could try drink it. Why, I haven't got a clue. I won't mention names, but there is one person that springs to mind who thought that you could actually drink it. But no, do not drink this. It's horrible, trust me, and it stinks. Right then, so effectively, just a quick run through again. You go from that stage there to that stage there, and then the mulch that you can actually put into your compost bin, it will break down very, very quickly. And then obviously after them two stages, you've got your final product, which is 50% rabbit poo fertilizer along with water. What I will do now is I will show you how to actually apply the actual rabbit poo with a watering can, which I will do obviously with my grass there, and then how to apply it when it comes to plants like these here, and then hopefully you'll be able to make your own. Now these are the ways to apply the actual the fertilizer itself. Make sure that it has been filtered properly, because it will block these two here up. You can either use a backpack sprayer, a little handheld pump sprayer, or a simple watering can. Obviously, because we have now diluted the actual rabbit poo itself, you won't need to dilute it again. You can dilute it if you wish to. If you feel that you haven't got enough, you can dilute it again. Personally, I would keep it as a 50-50 sort of mix, and you should be all good. Now, what I actually do, I use the Iron Sulphate. I do actually mix the iron sulphate along with the rabbit poo fertilizer. Now you will get a little scoop like this. Do not use the smallest scoop in what I'm about to show you. And scoopage, it doesn't matter if it's heap scoops. I tend just to do how it comes out. But what I do, I put in between 2 to 3 scoops into a watering can. Make sure it's filled right up. Into this one here, I will put just 2 scoops, and this one here, I normally put about 6 to 7 scoops in. Now that their measurements are for grass only. You only put that sort of measurement scoopage in if you're doing grass only. When it comes to flowers or even trees or courgette plants or salad stuff, what I do, I will then put just 1 scoop into the watering can, 1 scoop into, or half a scoop into the smaller sprayer, and 2, maybe 3 scoops into a big backpack sprayer. Just to be on the safe side, really. I think you can add more, but personally I would just stick with that. Right then, I will show you the quickest method now to apply the iron sulphate and the liquid rabbit poo fertilizer when you're doing your lawn. And simply just do it slowly. Make sure you've got suitable shoes or Wellingtons on. Now this is half a can, so, and that is done a fair wallop. So that is the best way to do the lawn. If you do it by a sprayer, it will take a lot longer, plus you won't get the correct quantity down for it to do any good. Okay, now that we've got the backpack sprayer on my back, which is quite hard to show you, we'll move on to this stage. Right then, after giving the old backpack sprayer a few good pumps, the best way of actually placing this down is at the lowest part of the plant. Now always do it at the lowest part of the plant. That way, then obviously if there's a lot of sunlight around, it won't burn the plant itself. So quite easy to do. And obviously you carry on with all that. You could use this for grass. So, as you just all witnessed, like I'm a right shitter. Now this is the problem. A bit of a slope in the grass on a wet day. Lesson learnt with myself. Always get the bloody steps. Right then, let's apply this stuff with the backpack sprayer. This will just prove how long it will take. It honestly takes ages. Because you're not pumping out that correct quantity, you have to take it very, very slowly. And with actually pumping the pump sprayer itself, it's a very big task. I'm hoping to get an electric sprayer. They're in between £200 and £300. Whether or not it's actually worth me buying one is another thing. I probably will. But either way, that is the main methods to apply the rabbit poo. Okay, that's the end of the tutorial, or almost the end. One thing I will have to say, when you apply the rabbit poo tea mixture along with the iron sulphate, I preferably do it once a month. You can do it every 2 weeks if you wish. But once a month is good enough. It will give the ground what it needs, and believe you me, it makes everything grow very, very quickly, including the grass. So if you like grass cutting, fantastic. If you don't, then apply it just once a month, seriously, because it will grow extremely quickly. Right though, on that bit of a tutorial, I will be placing up another tutorial regarding the rabbit poo tea fertilizer when I get my other camera, which is going to be a 360 camera, and basically I won't have to touch the phone like I'm doing with this video, which is a big pain in the arse, especially when you're trying to show something and you got to have your camera this way, that way, and holding the camera, and you need to pump your backpack sprayer, which you can't do, simple as that. So yes, I will be redoing this tutorial. This is just a quick tutorial just to help a lot of you people out there with the rabbit poo tea fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. It's cheap. It's not even cheap, it's free. It's free. If you have bunny rabbits like I've got, it's 110% free, and it's perfect product to go in your ground, because with rabbit poo tea it has absolutely everything at the correct mixture. And so I've learned regarding the rabbit poo tea, liquid tea should I say, it will not burn the roots off the plant, and that is the best thing regarding this. Where cow's manure or horse manure, you have to be extremely careful with it, because it will burn the roots of the plants if you apply it too heavily, especially if you haven't diluted it correctly. It will literally kill your plants. Right then, so I will end this tutorial by saying thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything, especially my little fall. No hillbilly gardener was hurt. Super. So yes, I will catch you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.